in the game. when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. 2nd and 10.
Red, black shot. Black 40. White.
Rattler working out of the gun. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Bucs at a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition,
and he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Seven Pirates, 70 Lions, 79 Broncos, Warriors 70,
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Ready? Hiking, 18. Cowboy 80, 19 Lions. Ready?
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Cluster, stick, black ultra, claws red, white, white, red, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Ready?
A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
13 yards on the play.
Fight, Dixon. Steal, blue striker.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Six,
line.
mega. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Drill green. Smash, red. Set.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 50. Trap 50.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
19.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, cup. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Cougar Knight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready. Now
a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Irvin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Panther 11, Panther, ready, 18, Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Go.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Etienne, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker.
Ready up. Black Ultra. Let's go. Yellow, 40.
Here's Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Travis Etienne with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
2nd and 2. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
4 yards the pickup, first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go now.
First down.
Cowboy 8, 19 type, 19 type, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 8.
They'll look to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Rail. Yelp. 10 black. Set.
Now Rattler. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with an amazing diving catch. And the Saints have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Lewis, and he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
52, hut.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
45, White. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well,
this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Bronco, hey, smash Bronco!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Tight, 19 tight. Shut up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On the ready. Drill green. Set hut. Smash red. Blaster 6. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Here we go. Black shot. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Striker 3-3. Ready.
ETN up the middle. They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He completes it to Olave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there, a big one.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Saints.
10 black. Spike, white. Fury, yellow. Set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 34. 85 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Come on, set.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On the handoff, this is Irving. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Saints' 14-yard line.
Running the toss to Irving. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Irving. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Saints, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the calendar change to October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.